Alright, hey guys, here's the fourth part of our um, making of a Green Lantern. We've got our appearance that we did in the first episode that I'm not 100% happy with. We might change a couple of bits, but I'll leave that till later. Um, Second episode we went through the flying, so you can see we can jump and it'll leave a plume thing behind us. And then if we press A we can hold and sort of super speed around. Sort of just have a little bit of a charge, a little bit of a faster charge. Um, and then in the last episode we did the energy, which you can see in the top corner where you've got the lantern, so you can see what you're doing. We can mess around with that so it looks a bit better. And then they've got the energy bar, which has the 100 over it, that we did using vectors, and then we did it so we can test it. So there we go. Today, all we're going to do is this one's going to be a quick one. We are going to do recharge. So how to recharge. I think the best way of making it so I can recharge. What's the best way of doing it? Should you be able to find lanterns, or have you just got one with you? Because if you just got one with you, you can pretty much recharge all the time. So I don't suppose we really want that. We're just going to have a normal lantern. I'm going to turn this upside down, and you're going to be able to find these throughout the area, maybe something like that, and be able to recharge from them. We want something as big as something that goes up to like my hand level, so something like that. What we're going to do is we're going to change a couple of bits on this. So we're going to make this a hologram. We're going to make it black. No, we're not. We're not going to do that. We're not going to make it a hologram. We're going to have a highlight on it instead. Highlight green. Strength. Let's go with like 3. So here we've got our lantern that's sort of lit up green. And we can change the colour of the actual lantern, obviously, which we will do. Appearance, we want the wood like a green. The glass can stay that colour. Then make this like a darker green, maybe. There we go. So that's our lantern so far. We're gonna make it so when interacted, do his energy equals max energy. Now, if you didn't watch the previous episode, then that might not make so much sense. But that's to do with the bar, the variables and stuff. Go watch that video and then come back to this, and this might make more sense if this doesn't make sense already. To be fair, if you don't watch the last video, then there's no point in you being on this one anyway. But yeah, and we want it so when interacted, do player emotes, and I'm gonna make it so he sort of points at it because I've got the emote pack, and it should hopefully make it look like he's sort of interacting with it. So if we oh shit. Well, that was meant to charge our power, but for some reason it did the exact opposite. Our energy needs to equal max energy, and our max energy should equal 100. Oh, I know what I've done wrong. I need to verify that we want his max energy. Otherwise it's taking the max energy from the lantern, which we haven't set. So, there we go. So we can interact with our lantern, and let's take down some of our XP. Some of our XP, some of our lantern power. Let's take down all of it. We need to make it so we can't go on that, but this is just a test anyway, so. And then when we interact with our lantern, we'll interact with it and get full lantern power back. So that's literally that bit. You could make other ways of doing it. Maybe the lantern appears in front of you or something and he interacts with it and then it goes up after a set amount of time or something. But I'm making it so you find lanterns around the area that you can interact with and gain your energy back. So that's literally this episode. It is a short one, but in the next one we're doing the fun part and we're going through the constructs and the powers. So I'll see you then, guys. Bye.
Bye.